The world always changes. But one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight with honor. Because cowards die forgotten. And you make the world. On the other side.
It's not a matter of if. When will you pass this through?
Hello!
Hey.
And welcome to Shadows of Archonia 2, our weekly Worlds Without Number live stream campaign. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening. Hi, Matt Waltz, and there's this guy.
Name's Alan, playing Eddie Bones. We are about to assemble our endgame moment, so stay tuned. We're gonna assemble.
Yes.
Nice.
I am Yuri. I am Captain Sally One Eye. The
I missed
warrior.
the
I'm just
Admiral.
the stars.
Yeah, you know, I'll come back again.
Yeah, need more than one ship.
You do. I am Max. I am playing Lorien, god of something, possibly all low lights, maybe more. Who knows? Who knows?
How many followers do you have?
And I'm Matt, and I'm playing Asarius Trufane, the wizard who now has his body back.
Talking about Instagram.
How many followers on your God Instagram?
My Godstagram.
Godgram?
Godgram.
Godgram?
Yeah, so if you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we play lots of tabletop role-playing games, including this one. We are on Friday nights here with this in-person game. We're in episode 55 right now. We also have a whole other show over on Monday nights called Tales from the Backlog, where we play with lots of people, including now Misery in the chat there. Had a call with Misery today.
Oh,
and
heck
we got
yeah.
to talk to him in real time, and pretty soon he's going to be gaming with us on Mondays. So
About time, Misery. Been bugging you about that.
if you come around,
Once.
maybe one day you too could get promoted from viewer to cast member.
Yes.
Max didn't. Max skipped the viewer part.
Oops.
Just shoved upon us.
Yeah,
Thank you, Joshua.
I blame you. So yeah, come join us in our Discord if you haven't. It's a great time in there. We're always talking about all kinds of things. And let's see, what else? Oh, the content warning. Yeah, we got all kinds of adult content on here. And of course,
Mostly
that doesn't
toilet
mean
jokes.
porn. What were we talking about recently where someone said, oh, it wasn't you guys, it was my family, actually. But someone said
Why are you looking at me?
This guy.
someone said something was like an adult thing, and it turned out she meant weed.
Oh.
And everyone was like, that's not how people use that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
So, anyway, that aside, it is a dark fantasy show intended for adults. Sexual content is here, foul language, horror themes, and various dark and scary stuff.
That's how we're gonna beat Destiny. We gotta beat it out of them.
Maybe we
Yeah,
need to
that's
take
what I said.
drugs to go into the ethereal plane, so to be Destiny.
We have to capture.
We have to seduce Destiny.
I'll take one for the team.
Sally's not going to touch that.
Misery's pointing out that the title on Twitch is wrong. That happens a lot because it's hidden behind this other tab and I forget to change it. I'll change it later. Anyway,
Thanks for letting us know, though.
yeah. So, when last we left off, holy moly, you guys.
Nothing happened.
No, only the save. We were able to stop the Civil War.
Well, hold on, let me show you. I'll put it, it's on the thumbnail, but I'll put it up.
We've been busy, good busy. It's good.
We got these guys out of their fight against each other.
Wow.
And one of those people.
That is the council.
I like the armor. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. That's Zaylen's wearing that in the intro.
Oh, I didn't notice it in the intro.
Yeah.
I think it's he was darker in the
You
intro.
know, there's a lot going on in the intro, and there's like a light crossing over him. But yeah, that's the armor he had on in the intro. And Moira is, of course, wearing the matching set because they both serve Sol, the god of the sun. Anyway, also you can see there Throck, the multiversal avatar of might. Radomir Utgast, the most powerful wizard who ever lived, with the possible exception of Abraxiel right next to him, who's an undead mind flayer
My homie.
of enormous power. A lich, if you will.
Love that dude.
I'm telling you guys, we have everything we need right here.
Don't think so.
We got it. What do you mean?
So,
We got the two most powerful wizards ever.
at this time,
Max and I are, we're all right.
you witnessed Throck and Zaylen under the control of Destiny, doing their best to kill the rest of the council. And thanks to Eddie's newfound ability to remove sources of infection, you saved Throck and Zaylen from that, and thereby saved everyone else from them. You are standing on the planet Melee, which is a hellscape.
I don't like it.
Almost literally, it's so hot that the lead is molten. There's volcanic activity everywhere.
Bet you it's nice in the winter, though.
Earthquake constantly. There's no winter. It's really close to its sun, and also all the molten magma just won't stay underground. And the air is toxic and caustic and tends to permeate filters. Thankfully, Sally One Eye has an ability that's letting you guys live here for a bit. Also,
24
after
hours.
you solved the combat issue, Abraxiel threw up a dome. But at this time, everyone is just sort of collapsed on the ground, except Thraki's fine. Abraxiel is going to, leaning on his staff and not breathing heavy because he doesn't breathe, he's just going to turn both of his eyes to you one at a time and go, "I'm sorry. Did I catch you at a bad time?"
What do you mean? You're saying we're late?
It's been weeks.
Look,
Well,
this is
sorry.
the fastest us mere mortals could get here.
I mean,
Surely someone as powerful as you could have handled this by yourself.
Well, I'm not dead.
Or
Much.
Ish.
It's good to see you.
Glad you made it out alive-ish.
Oh, come on. Just a little bit of gratitude.
Hey, I appreciate it. I just didn't know you had errands to run first.
I mean, to be fair, at that time, we didn't actually have the means to save you yet.
Okay.
So
Well, if I'm a little ill-tempered, it's just because I was in a several week long battle with the strongest being in the universe and his friend.
Just think of it as a training battle.
Oh,
I mean,
know.
aren't you happy that you were able to test out your abilities?
No, I already know what my abilities are.
you held up your own quite well.
How's Rod looking?
So Rod was not fully engaged in the battle as much as Abraxiel was. He and Moira were more doing the like trying to talk them down, trying to help free them kind of thing. But he's beat up too. He's not. He's fully like popped a squat like right on the ground, just going.
Well,
He's millions of years old and he looks it. He's just
well, Eddie's gonna stand in the middle of them and try to explain the situation to all of them, and just as a group, and he's just gonna say to them, you know, how we got here, how long it took, why we went all the way to Jakish,
About the Archons?
and we got yeah, we'll tell them about the Archons, but also that we found the god of technology, and.
Anari's with us.
Anari's with us,
Yeah,
and we
Anari's with
explain that, you know,
Sal and Grace. also.
Anari is low powered
I have
right now,
Inari, Sal, and Grace in my bubble within
and
his bubble.
now that I can actually
I don't trust his bubble.
bring people back to their original state.
Double bubble.
So I'm just explaining all this stuff to them and trying to get them all up to speed
Okay.
and saying
Abraxiel's kind of nodding and waiting for you to finish.
it's a long story.
Zaylin and he knows all of it, but Zaylin and Throck don't. And Rod probably figured out some of it, but yeah, Abraxiel's so smart that he already knows everything you're saying. He figured it out. But the rest of them do listen.
As the conversations are going, I'm gonna do bearer of the name to.
Are you sure it's only once per session?
That's true. You can only use it once per session.
Maybe you want to save it.
We're cracking the whip.
Crack. Whoosh.
And we only have a certain amount of legate effort.
Bearer of the name
Leffert.
is separate.
Leffert.
Bearer of the name actually comes with its own separate point of legate effort.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
fancy.
Essentially, it doesn't cost effort. That's what it is.
But it is once per session.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do liberating song then, which is through my bard shit, to ensure that all of us are immune from mind or emotion controlling effects, and yeah, just in case.
Eddie Bones, please roll a notice check.
Yeah, same thing. You see the black musical notes kind of lifting off of my body as.
I have to say, I kind of like this new change of yours, Annan. Like, being the god of elves. So, what else are you god of besides music?
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it's just elves, typically, but well, music, nature,
Nature.
moons.
Notice plus, we'll say
I think moons.
with
That's no moon.
I haven't really
That's
studied
going to be
Elven
10.
culture, so I'm not sure.
So while you're explaining to the council and telling them the tale of your adventures, you last session when you were coming here to free Zaylin and Throck activated your ability to detect whether anything is corrupted about someone or altered. You removed destiny from both Zaylin and Throck. There is something else that is still altered about Zaylin.
Really? Even though I returned him to his natural state?
Well, you didn't. You removed one thing.
Yeah.
There's something else.
Can Eddie see what that is just from looking at him?
So again, this sense isn't exact. We've been using the word see occasionally, but this sense isn't exactly vision. It's more like a sixth sense, and you can sort of detect it, feel it, if you will. It's different. You can tell that it's different than the destiny thing. You've now seen or detected destiny in Throck and Zalen, and it was similar in both of them. This is something else. Just like Asarius' curse was different. Like, you could tell that it's something else. This thing feels like darker, like worse than the other two things.
Out of game, I think I know what it is, but
Eddie doesn't.
but Eddie in game.
Do recall that we're all still linked through my shit. So
But you have to consciously tell each other things, right?
yeah.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
connected.
We're still connected.
Yeah, yeah. But Eddie's just gonna remember that. Maybe ask him later.
Okay.
But so yeah, and I think he's gonna speak directly to Rod because Rod's the smartest guy here.
I mean, he's not.
But
yeah, go ahead.
But he's gonna say, so I think I'm pretty confident that we might have the means that we need to finally take care of Destiny.
Well, the group of you have accomplished what the greatest gods and sages in the universe have not done in 2 million years, and that is to detect
Sally flexes.
this infection that Asarius once created. And not only that, you brought to our attention that it has become sentient
Yes.
and is, in fact, doing harm. Now, it is known to the rest of us that our good semi-retired council member Moira did circumvent the rules a little bit by telling a god, and you can tell by the way he says it that they've had this argument a lot,
I look behind me. Oh, that's me.
about the true purpose of our council. And as the rules only forbid us not telling anyone who doesn't already know, we can now discuss it openly. Our council exists as a check on the gods. And Anari's like, what? Long story.
Had you have existed back in my time, maybe none of this would have happened.
As I said, you were one of the things that inspired us to form. We thought it could be done more responsibly with a group than with an individual. However, that is our true purpose, but we are rarely needed in that capacity. Our deal with the gods, the thing that keeps us from striking at each other without cause. One thing is, they know that we are at least powerful enough that none of them could be sure of getting all of us at once. But the other thing is, we are useful to them. Because we take care of problems like your former daddy, Anton Valriva. We police.
He was the worst dad ever.
We police the universe
Pretty handsome.
from forces of evil that we are aware of. The big, powerful ones, not the everyday sort of evil like dirty politicians and muggings in alleys, but extremely powerful mega vampires will do that. So, that said, helping you against Destiny falls very squarely within our purview.
That's great.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
But Abraxio doesn't always agree.
Why?
I look at Abe. What is he talking about?
How could he not agree? It's a being that's trying to take over the entire universe.
Yes, that is why it falls within our purview. I do not see why we should include the creator of this curse in our plan.
You have seen the creator of this curse through my eyes. You have seen how Asarius has changed throughout this time, so I don't.
He uses two of his tentacles and he does this.
You've seen it.
Well, obviously, you could, if you could have removed Destiny, you would have, but you didn't because Destiny took over two of your members, and it was only through Asarius's knowledge and help that we were able to rescue you.
Moira,
I mean, I know you came to me in a dream, but I mean, come on, I'm the muscle.
Ha! You hear that, squid face? As usual, the woman's the only one with any sense. She's gonna turn around and just whack a Broxiel in the knee really hard with her mace, and it will break and then pop back into place. She says, you're the smartest being that ever existed, but you're still fall prey to petty emotions. Get over it. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't know shit.
I nod at her.
Thank you.
I will get
Moira.
her.
You're welcome.
Hey, I just like kind of just shrug at him like,
Hey, you and me are still cool. It's just this asshole.
you have seen him through my eyes.
Yeah.
You have been with me every step of the way. You've seen how he has helped me.
Remember that time when he lied to you for 19 years about which person he even was?
I have done my share of lying as well.
I'm just finally letting everyone just talk about me. Like, okay.
I think what he's trying to say to you is that no, people like him can't change their mind on somebody with just one action.
I can do anything I want.
Well, you can't do this.
Well, if you feel like you can resolve this without me, by all means.
Well, now that we know about the whole thing that you found out for us and told us about, maybe we can.
So speaking on how to actually solve
Yes.
everything,
I would really like to know, Eddie just says, I would really like to know if there's any possible way we can find Destiny like a source. That there's no way that this could just be a like there has to be some sort of everything has like a source to it.
The source is with him. He cast a spell. Well, he cast many spells. He created a complex working of magic and technology. The nanites are the source.
the technology in and of itself, Anari, correct me if I'm wrong, can be a physical thing. The magic part is where I think it gets a little tricky because magic, once it's cast, it's out and about, but it's not a tangible thing.
Anari says, yes, as I've come to understand it, talking with you and from what I saw inside the orb, the nanites are networked together in a sort of ultra mesh network. And
You talk to one, you talk to them all.
yeah, and quite brilliantly, you employed magic to power and conceal the nanites, which is why they've lasted so long. In terms of a source, the nanites are it.
Well, I know you're not at your full stride right now, but hypothetically speaking, if you were at your full potential right now, would you be able to just stop Destiny like that?
Knowing the information that so many others have not known these 2 million years, maybe. But I haven't been at full potential since the Second Age. And never before then either, I might.
Could you maybe create a... Because we know Destiny is like a virus, right? Can you create maybe a virus that goes the opposite direction?
My problem right now is maybe I could. Maybe Asarius and I together could work on that. In order to do it quickly, as a god might, I have to regain my godhood, and I simply don't have any worshippers.
Right.
I look towards the council and I say, is there any way we could help him with this besides the worshipping?
Rock is going to stomp as lightly as he can over towards Inari. And you guys may recall from the first time you met Throck, his power is so great that even things he's not touching bend away from him. You originally saw this in a tight space in a ship as he was walking through hallways and stuff, but now he's outdoors, and even the ground you see like sort of bends. Everywhere he stands, he's always in a crater, and the dust like blows away from him, and he moves over to Inari and looks down at them, and Inari kind of like leans back, and Throck says, I didn't understand most of that, but I did understand that this is a god. He's gonna turn to look at Rod and Moira. Aren't we supposed to kill them?
Kill?
Well, sort of, like, threaten to kill them. I had it for a second, I lost it. I'm stupid. Mortals are stupid. We're wrong all the time.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to play Zaylin here.
Just sure.
But Zaylin's gonna pipe up and say, no, not always.
What are you doing?
Just move your mouth. We're not always wrong, but no matter how long we live or how wise we grow, we will always have the capacity to be wrong. When it comes to the divine, there are three great follies that mortals always fall into. And at this point, Abraxiel will speak. The first is that which my evil brothers and I believed at the start. That gods are not real, only inventions of the imagination, that their acts are explainable through other means, and their powers are mere nature at work. We here all know this to be false, for we have seen the divine with our own eyes, and indeed speak to it even now. Moira will say, the second folly is that belief which I once held. The gods are real. They control all that is. That mortals have no say in their own fate. The gods alone have power. And we know that is false. But we have seen the choices of mortals shape the future. I made a choice that offered Abraxiel a chance for salvation. He made a choice to take it. Because of those choices, we can both stand here and talk to you now. Asarius, and those who followed him, made choices that led to the reshaping of 2 million years of history. Mortals do have power. The third fallacy is that which my children once believed, long gone though they are. The notion that because gods are empowered by their followers, that those followers thus created the gods wholesale out of their belief. That gods only exist because someone believes in them. This is perhaps the most devious notion of all, for it has a shred of truth. We know that gods cannot use their power if no one has faith in it. But we also know that the gods exist nonetheless. The divine is a simple fact of existence. If mortals had never been, there would still be gods. And if all the mortals died today, the gods would endure. Without them, reality collapses, as we have seen before. So Throck looks at them, and you can tell that, like, they've said this before. They have to say it to Throck a lot. Throck says, gods are real. We can fight them, but they don't die for good. Asarius is smart, but even he cannot think that hard. My strength goes on forever. Even I cannot punch that hard. Zalem put his hands on Throck. That's why, if we want peace, Throck-san, we do. Mortals and gods have to work together. That is the only way.
I think part of the beautiful nature of what we are is that upon our death we can be reincarnated. Potentially to remember our godhood, such as I have, such as Inari has. But sometimes we just live life, and I have found the beauty of living as a mortal. I do find it necessary to regain my godhood, but I do find value in being what I am. So, work together we will, but how does that help Inari?
Well, it doesn't. What we must do is figure out why it is that technology has no worshippers. There is technology in the universe. Not only the tech level 2 that exists on Archonia, but many planets, as you have now seen,
Even
have
people
technology
figuring out fire.
far in advance of that. Yes, and Inari.
Well, we
believe-
know Archonia was shackled. We thought Destiny shackled Archonia.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Find a way to unshackle Archonia as a whole.
But would that unshackle Destiny from Archonia?
At least it might anger Destiny so much so that it has to confront us in a more physical way. So by unshackling Archonia, we might, I don't know, one, we might free the situation with Destiny, but then face Destiny in a way that actually is physical.
It'll be a while before Destiny can get off the planet. Once unshackled, but possible.
Well, I mean, if we have
Destiny's already off the planet if he's in those
Sure,
Archons.
it is now. So unshackling is not going to change anything at this point.
Well, you may have a point there about the shackle. What Rod was saying is that before Inari had an actual cult of followers who worshipped him systemically, there were unconscious worshippers of technology. There always are. People who believe that technology can solve anything. People that believe
Unless
tech
something
is
else is
the
taking
way.
that worship.
Yes.
Ooh.
Perhaps the shackle does have something to do with it, though. Because, well, it's hard to say.
So how does one unshackle a planet?
Yeah, how could that be possible?
Who
So
shackled it in the first place? It was Destiny, right?
Presumably.
Destiny wouldn't shackle himself then.
You guys have already learned that the
Yes.
shackle has been there longer than...
Destiny has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Do we know how long?
No.
Do they wait? So I say to the council, wait. So you all didn't know about the shackle?
Rod says, oh, we knew about the shackle, but we don't know who created it. In order to shut down a shackle of that nature, you'd have to have the person who created it turn it off. We tried a couple of times. The Archons very famously tried when they tried to recreate the Empire. And for a while they were able to get spaceships and cars and airplanes, but then it all collapsed again.
we've seen a shackle like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Through
Canis on
Canis.
Nebulon.
No, that's different. That was a quarantine.
Oh,
The shackle
That's
prevents tech from development. The quarantine just keeps you on the planet.
Fair. But we've seen something like it, in which something was covering the planet. So, with that in mind, what
Is this shackle magic in nature? Is it technology in nature? Because then I feel like we can go into the root of it and unshackle it, however it may need to be. Maybe through chaos.
It has to be magic.
It actually doesn't. Nor is it technology exactly. What it is, and the reason that I could not shut it down, is something even more primordial than magic. Something about the nature of reality itself has been altered around Archonia. And I simply don't know how.
Did it happen during the wipe?
No, I don't think so.
Is there a god of nature?
Well, hello.
Yeah, they all look it.
But
Wait, you're a god of nature. You return things to its own nature.
that's true.
There's also Zadal. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah. Actually, Eddie will speak up. Like, I wonder what would happen. Because again, when I was able to return Throck and Zan into the natural state, taking away a destiny, it's because something within them was inside of them. Do I see anything inside of him that's blocking him or anything like that?
Yeah, he's got the Abraxial stuff in him.
Wait, if there's
Oh.
a shackle
already know that.
surrounding the planet, is there some way we could use that shackle to, using maybe your magic and chaos magic, to surround the planet and just sort of like rain down on everyone that has destiny in them?
Everyone
Ooh, kinda like
give me notice plus charisma.
Also,
Everyone.
Oh,
a shackle prevents growth of technology, but it doesn't stop technology from existing, right?
Or magic.
Because yeah, the ship would have gone away.
Destiny.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
plus charisma.
I'm sorry. What did we do? Notice?
Notice plus charisma.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
11.
There's a 1 and a
You
4.
want to use your little chairs of shame?
9.
We also have.
Dang it, where's my chair?
Do we have
Shame.
impurity? Do we all have impurity?
Impunity?
Impunity, not impurity. Impunity, which we can re-roll a failed.
Count.
Oh, save throw. Never mind.
We established earlier that you all have
I
impunity.
think this was the 1.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right, yeah. 3 more.
Put it on a 6 so it like
I have no idea.
charges itself.
Did you roll
properly.
No, this is where I put the timeout dice.
So
This is where I put the
was
good
9 the
dice.
highest?
I have
I have 11.
Notice,
Oh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Okay, so the two of
I
you,
spent a coin to make it 12.
I have a feeling I won't let you. The two of you, while everyone's discussing, we don't understand this shackle. It's something really, really powerful. It had to be done by someone who could alter reality.
Was there a god of reality?
The two of you notice something about a couple of people in the conversation who have been quiet for a minute. Moira is staring daggers at Abraxio.
And who's the other person?
Abraxio.
Those two, yeah. Moira and Abraxio.
You know what? I'll look at Abraxio. Do I see something in him that's different?
I mean, he's a lich. I think the whole thing is different. Like, he's not natural to start with.
I'm really interested.
I look at Abe, and you see the magical notes kind of surrounding my wrist, and kind of just almost doing this echoing song. I like cast imperceptible cerebral divulgence, a spell granted to me
By him.
to detect a target's surface thoughts and get answers to questions. He does get a mental saving throw.
You activate this ability.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling dice.
Okay.
I
a
love
proxy.
this.
Well,
Is he more powerful than a god?
if he's gonna
With one follower.
if he's gonna try to resist it, I'm gonna do bearer of the name to suppress that.
Once per session.
This is your one per session.
Yes.
So, what exactly is Bearer of the Name using? The fact you're suppressing the fact that he gave you this power, and you simply can't use it on him.
I'm basically.
He'll know that you did it, right?
Well, he'll know that I did it, yes, but I'm going to basically I'm going to try and make him fail that save.
Could you just not ask him?
Oh, he knows.
I mean, could you
have
not talk to him? Why he?
Well, he might lie.
Okay.
And I don't want him to lie.
All right.
So I want him to basically fail that roll.
You need to give me a mental saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, mental save.
Uno reverse, right back at ya.
I'm a little nervous. Which die? This looks like an 8 die. Okay, mental saving throw. I pass.
Okay. So you do not die.
Dang.
You are looking at the surface thought of the smartest being that's ever lived. By the admission of the greatest wizard that's ever lived. There are so many. This being, this physical form that is standing here talking to you is not a Broxiel. It is barely a Broxiel's fingernail. This thing is massive. And I think what you get out of this, as you see all the different places in the universe that he's currently looking at, all the different equations that he's solving, all the different problems that he's thinking through, I think with this role you realize something about Abraxiel that has never been said out loud, but now you realize it makes sense. Rock has been described to you guys as something called a multiversal avatar of might. There must be avatars of other things. Abraxiel is the multiversal avatar of intelligence, and his thoughts are infinite. He is infinitely smart. He can be thinking about more things than you could possibly read. So when you go for the surface thoughts, he does fail the save, he gets in, and then you get in there and it's just like this cacophony. It goes on forever, and it starts to... I think you guys looking at Lorien actually see like blood vessels pop out of his head.
They're also connected to me mentally.
Oh God! You're not sending it though, right?
Do we all need to roll mental saves?
No.
I think I'm gonna shut it off.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna.
But Abraxiel,
hold on, I'm gonna make a save for that because I don't know.
Puny human can't take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another mental save to see if I am able to shut it off.
I'm gonna sell you this.
I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to shut down the connection. What, as we mentioned a few minutes ago, what you send over that connection is an act of will, so you can simply not show it to them.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah. I don't show it to them.
Yeah. But, so he detects you in there, and then you see like around this area of his brain that you've accessed, which is a tiny mote of it. He suddenly swirls all his thoughts around you, almost like a judo master when you throw a punch, and he's just like, and that's Abraxiel right now. He's like, hey, come on, man, get out of here. And then you're back.
Bleeding from my nose, I just wipe it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't want you to be lying when I ask you this question. Did you sabotage Earth?
You mean Archonia?
Yes.
The Earth
Okay,
in
I
which
understand.
we live.
As you are well aware, I understand.
The Earth in which we live in called Archonia, yes.
No. But he always knows who did it. That's Moira saying that.
Oh.
And who did
He
it?
always knows.
The one thing I know about Abraxiel, he always knows who did it.
Then who did it?
Yeah, who did it?
You guys really can't put this together.
I'm
And
sorry.
you see Zaylen just like,
We're mere mortals.
Like, I can't even read a Abraxiel.
no, you guys don't know, obviously, but the rest, you guys, he's gesturing at the council. You guys really haven't put this together. Who isn't us and isn't one of the gods, lives on that planet, has the power to alter reality.
Alter reality.
Who's been known to alter reality?
Well, I wouldn't say he's been known to do it.
Outside of the dragons.
Oh, you're getting close.
The orcs? No.
No.
Take off the S.
Dragon.
Yeah, the silver dragon. Dave, the oldest being in the universe.
Dave.
Oh wait,
Dave.
Dave. Is he the mountain one?
In campaign 1, he was the size of a mountain range.
We were also inside.
There was
Dave.
a recent 100 Years Black episode where you met Dave again. And yeah, he's the one that had the books of good and evil inside his body.
Was he one of the dragons we met in battle?
Don't think so. They're not silver.
We haven't met Dave yet, right?
You guys have not. You don't know anything about
It's
it.
like, did he put up the shackle?
He's the only one who could have or would have.
Then let's go meet with Dave and shut it down.
Why would he have?
Who is Dave? I don't know any silver dragon.
Dave is the guardian of the books of light and darkness, good and evil, the two physical manifestations of all that is good and all that is evil. They can be used to, well, fuck shit up. He has been entrusted since the dawn of time to guard them, and he does so on Archonia. It is the reason that that planet itself is one giant Archoon. Dave is the oldest dragon and probably the oldest being that exists. As such, since a dragon never stops growing, he's pretty big.
Do I know of any large landmarks or things?
And Eddie says, "Well, what about the other dragons? Do they know about Dave?"
They might. He doesn't concern himself with them or anyone else for the most part.
Does Destiny know about Dave?
If anyone Destiny controls knows about Dave, then yes. And we know that he controls Arvin, the maiden.
So does Destiny have control of Dave?
If he did, he probably would have taken down the shackle already.
Don't you
Yeah,
understand?
That's true.
Dave expanded his purview. The shackle wasn't created by Destiny to stop people from taking him out. The shackle was created by Dave to keep Destiny from expanding too much.
Hence why Destiny wanted to leave.
And
Ah,
it should be noted, since I was the only one who was there at the time, Dave created the shackle before Destiny gained sentience. Quite a bit before, in fact.
So it wasn't for Destiny originally.
I believe that it was not originally created for Destiny, but for something else. And he holds it in place to keep the rest of the galaxy safe from what lives on Archonia.
Well, troublesome as it is, I feel like maybe taking it down is a necessary
Well-
evil.
Let's reverse there for a second. So there's something else on Archonia that is more dangerous to the rest of the universe than Destiny.
No, I meant Destiny when I said that.
Oh, okay.
But Dave created this shackle before Destiny.
Does he have foresight?
He does. He also sometimes does things for reasons that even I don't know.
Do you know what this Dave is on Archonia?
Absolutely.
Could we ask him for help?
Maybe.
Would he help us?
Is the entrance to
Maybe.
dive through a temple by any?
If Dave wishes to speak with you, he can appear as a humanoid.
Oh.
Can he appear outside of Archonia?
I've never seen it, but he probably could. You have a map of Archonia?
Actually,
Yes.
Yes.
The star map.
No, we have a map of Archonia.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not with you, right? Because it's on the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the ship.
I mean,
But you've seen one.
We can
Yes.
we can roughly draw back out.
Yes,
I have the
and-
memory.
Well, you don't need to draw. Broxio can.
And let me
conjure
tell
one.
you, Archonia is much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, I was really only aware of a small part of it.
Yeah. So, about how big Archonia is these days. Hold on.
It's all right. Conjuring up a map like that is pretty.
yeah.
It's a hologram.
It
This
takes,
is your gray sea. There's your continent of Aklador, Darjan Ra. There's some of the island nations.
Right.
That's him.
What?
that's all of him.
Well, that's the part of him that's above ground. He doesn't move. He's aware that if he moves, people die.
Yes.
Continents?
There's no way Destiny wouldn't have tried to already take him over.
Destiny cannot infect dragons, as we already know.
Do people live on him?
Of course.
It's a continent.
It's the biggest continent on the planet. Many people live there.
Okay.
Centaurs, elves, giants. You've been there. You went to the giants. They're on that continent.
They
Right.
were.
Wait.
So how to?
My mind is blown.
Yeah, mine is too. How do we conjure Dave, or bring his attention to us?
On occasion, Rod and I have been able to get his attention.
Can you do it from here?
I don't see why not.
Well,
Maybe-
give it a shot.
Maybe. Why not going back to Archonia?
No, if we can talk to him here, that'd be even better. Because again, once we enter Archonia, well, there's always a risk of Destiny seeing what we're doing.
And hearing
We'll
what
be
we're doing.
hamstrung once we get there. This is Anari speaking.
Yeah.
Fair. Might I remind that we are trying to save my country. As small as that is to you, it's pretty large to me.
I didn't
What's
say it was-
wrong
I
with
didn't-
your country?
I didn't say it was small.
It's taken by dragons.
Bad dragons.
Ooh, quite so. They partnered with Destiny. Although
We convinced one of them to not
you
get
convinced
involved.
one of them?
We did convince one of them.
That's brilliant.
That was Eddie. Eddie and his story.
You know?
How many dragons?
Oh,
Five.
it was 5, now it's 4. One of them is quite bad. They call themselves the Athean Cabal. Bunch of wizards. My dad invited them into the country.
They're posing as wizards.
I was there mainly to infiltrate them originally.
I hate dragons.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
I'm pretty powerful.
You're the strongest guy, right? Do you want to
Well-
punch down some dragons
Well-
for?
As memory serves, dragons operated in a different way in the past. They don't operate the same way.
How's Zaylan looking right now?
Zaylan looks like he's trying to shake off a headache. Actually, he's kind of sitting down. He's been nodding along, but he hasn't had much to add, unless you think he would.
Well, Well, first, Eddie says, if we can talk to Dave right now, that would be great, because then we can see what this other reason why he put the shackle up. And maybe this will change our minds. Can you try to get a hold of him? Rod?
Yes. Abe, let's do it. The two of them, they perform some little ritual that ends with Abraxia literally just looking up into the sky and thinking real loud, Dave!
Dave.
What?
Oh, sorry. What?
You turn around and there's a fully silver human being.
The Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Except he's wearing like clothes.
It's like this.
I like bow a little bit.
I see you bowing and I go,
Yeah, I mean, people don't really do that to me.
Sorry. Hi.
And I say,
I'm Lorian.
well,
I know.
yeah, like before
it's like he knows.
you even finish, I just say, you must know what's going on.
I know a lot of things.
So you know why we called you then?
I bet it has something to do with them. Points at Anari.
Yes.
Yes.
Does he seem to recognize me at all? I don't think he would. He's never seen me directly, right?
Dave, you can't tell if he recognizes you.
I'm sure you understand about the destiny problem, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is Eddie.
I know.
Oh.
Why did you put up that shackle?
Wow. Being very direct.
Oh, you don't know as much as I thought you did.
No, that's why we called you.
Well, you called me and you got Anari with you, so I thought,
Well, Nari's not at her whatever
Their best.
their best strength right now.
Anari's like, any pronouns are fine, guys.
Well, I will be using her.
Okay.
Dave, since apparently you know a lot of what's going on already, you are familiar with Destiny and the issues pertaining it.
Yeah.
But what about that shackle, though?
Right, we are told that you created a shackle.
Well, I had to. I had to stop technology from advancing more.
And
Why?
Why?
To keep Destiny at bay.
No, but Destiny was not there at the time.
Not
Anari?
sentient.
Anari.
What did you do? I look at Anari.
You see, like, all the color draining from their face.
Oh.
This is going way back then.
Wait, what did you do?
I had to stop the tech from getting advanced enough for anyone to find them.
Finding Anari.
No, not them.
The people that Anari killed.
Or moved.
Okay. So I can see that the information has not spread out the way I thought it would by now. Anari didn't kill anyone. I took them. I created the shackle so nobody could hack the server.
This
And
is
what
this is
server?
there's a server?
Why?
What server is that?
The Evergreen server.
Wait.
Why did you
I look over at you. Do you know what he's talking about?
No, but I look pissed.
What's the Evergreen server?
Okay, so Anari fucked up. A long time ago, they created this computer system, right? That people were gonna log into and upload their consciousness. Now, the problem was that Anaris and their followers started to lock people's consciousnesses in so that physically they were dying, but they still lived inside the machine, in the computer. The idea was that there would be this world that only Anari controlled. Only Anari would be the god of, because it was a fully technological world, a virtual world.
There's the worshippers.
Well, yes.
You knew this?
No.
Well, you didn't know Dave was involved, but you did know this.
I didn't know they were. I suspected the consciousness could have been just lost, but as far as I knew, they were dead.
Yeah.
So that's why I did everything that I did.
And essentially they are dead, but their minds are still in the computer.
Yeah.
Right.
Is what Dave is telling you, and he's saying I had to step in and stop it, because for a long time, I only had the one purpose, to guard the books. And what I learned by the end of the Third Age was that maybe I wasn't doing enough. There are other things besides those books that can destroy all that is. Evergreen was about to be that. If enough people had logged in, and enough people had been taken, eventually everyone else would want to log. Everyone would have gone. And mortal kind would have ceased to exist for all intents and purposes, except inside a machine, which would then have no one to care for it. And so eventually would run down, and everyone would die.
Wait. So there's a server with a bunch of people in it?
Yeah, I've got it.
What is a server? What people are in it? Why was this created? What is this?
So, a bunch of your friends are still in there.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, a bunch of your family. Still in
Yeah.
there. I took them because one of two things was definitely going to happen. Either the machine would be hacked or break down or be turned off and they would all die eventually. Or it would keep running long enough that everyone else would go inside and then everyone would die. I had to nip it in the bud. But since there were people living in it, I couldn't have anyone hacking it. And I didn't want to end the whole Second Age. So I made the shackle so that existing technology would still work. Because I needed the server to run. And I didn't want to ruin all the spaceships and everything. But more advanced technology cannot be invented on Archonia. Because I have to keep them safe. And then when Destiny came alive, it proved useful in other ways. He was not able to invent any way to improve himself. He couldn't infect dragons. He couldn't infect archons. He couldn't infect gods.
I have a timeline question that is troubling me then. How was I able to create what I did? If you shackled before I created Destiny.
Well, the nanites that you used already existed.
Just,
All you did was adapt existing technologies. The magic was new.
so you stopped technology but not magic.
Yeah.
Wait, so those people in there were they worshipping Anari?
Some.
Some maybe. Certainly certain of his priests were already moved in before it was open to the public. So those guys are in there. And then, of course, Anari had many unconscious worshippers, people who just believed in technology itself and didn't necessarily join Anari's cult.
Couldn't you re-embody those people like what the Archons did to Teacher?
Well, I can't. It's hard for me to do things that require fine mechanical work.
Wait, where is this server?
I swallowed it.
Oh, it's in you.
Yeah. This isn't me. Me is big.
So, our problem with Destiny.
You've got Nebulon now, by the way.
We still probably
Nebulon.
Archons.
Archons.
Destiny has infected
Destiny got off the planet.
a little bit of all thoughts.
If he got off the planet, he got outside the shackle and he could invent new ways to improve himself.
Correct, which is why the timeline is a little crunched at the moment.
We slowed him down a bit.
And they're still under quarantine, right?
No.
No.
Quarantine?
I took that down.
So there was a quarantine on Nebulon that had the Archon strand.
Right.
And then you infected them with Destiny and removed the quarantine?
We removed the quarantine because we needed to allow them in. And then I kind of went back in time, or I condensed our present time with the past and allowed and gave the past items.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that too. Did he? Because he went back in time.
He did?
Yeah.
But not back in time. I allowed two timelines to exist together.
Interesting.
Is it? Could we do that again, but then stop me from infecting those archons?
I think we would have it. I don't know how time works, so
He says, let me take a look. He's going to look up at the sky. Abraxel's going to point towards where Nebulon is. And Dave's just going to... No. I don't think so. It looks like reality got folded over in such a way that it became a predestination paradox. It always happened because it was always going to happen kind of thing. You can't actually travel into it.
There's
Could we fold it again?
Not safely. We'd probably fuck up reality, and that's happened before. It's not pretty.
No, there's no. We shouldn't even bother with that right now. I think
But-
fixing Destiny overall is our problem.
Didn't you say the Archons were there? On
that's
Nebula?
what- Yes.
They're not there now.
Oh no.
oh,
Where are they?
There. And you see a massive starship appear in the sky over Malek. We're going to go to break.
Oh.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. We're going to break a little early.
we're gonna have to strategize.
Point
We have no time to strategize. What do you mean?
we have 10 minutes.
Shoot the plan and just won't do anything.
Welcome
Yo.
back
Hello.
to the planet Malek.
Welcome back
We
to the
all gonna die.
planet of destruction.
Yeah,
Planet of the Apes.
planet of something or other. All right. So, yeah, Dave points up towards... Just in YouTube. Dave points up towards where you assume that Nebulon is, because he's been staring at it. And then says the Archons aren't there, they're here, and the ship appears in the sky.
Would have given us a little more time.
Does the ship look really big?
Oh, it's big, yeah. It's bigger than the Wayfarer, and it's also, like, you guys probably only recognize it as a ship because of the fact, A, that it's floating up there, and B, you already saw that one little pirate ship. That's the only time you saw, like, an actual, like, tech spaceship.
Like, oh, I could be an admiral again. I want that ship.
Well, but you say it like a Wayfarer, but this is obviously way, way, way bigger than a Wayfarer.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I said. It's way bigger than the Wayfarer.
So about how many times?
That's probably hard to say from down here because, you know, it's
Yeah.
in the sky and, like, how far away is it?
So-
But definitely, it looks like it could hold a couple thousand people.
Wayfarer holds 500.
What's it look like?
So, yeah, it's a Battlestar Galactica.
The Battlestar Galactica
Yes,
ship?
that Battlestar.
Yeah. It's like, oh. Quick, everyone focus their beams into one shot. Everyone focus.
I summon the sword, the white, purplish flame, just erupting from the hilt as I just go into get prepared, just prepared for battle.
I mean,
I'm like, do you think they're here for a party?
I don't think so.
yeah, like, but like, what's the ship doing? Like,
It's just sitting there.
Interesting.
It's just floating there in the sky.
and I say,
Have you tried hailing him?
No communicators.
Dave, do you know if they are compromised still?
I don't have any more information on that than you do, but I don't know why they would be here otherwise.
Do you want to maybe go fly up with me?
Can I?
Rock says, I got it. He crouches down, and everyone else on the council goes, no, no, no. Those are the Archons. We have to save them, not kill them.
Can I hack into their ship and hail them using my device, basically?
You can't hack into their ship from here, but you can send a message. Sure. You want to hail them?
Yeah, I want to see what this message is first.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna try to reach out to them. I think I can get a connection, guys. Here, actually, Eddie, can you move just a little bit to the left? You're in the way. There you go. It's like an antenna. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna try to hail them.
So you can see that their comms are open, and you've connected.
No greeting though, huh?
They say nothing. Are you gonna say anything?
Do you see them? Do we see them?
Like a video screen, like
Yeah.
Star Trek? No.
This is the planet Malok.
Malek.
Malek. What is your purpose here?
There is a beam of light that shoots down, not directly from the ship, but near it. Shoots down and lands right in front of you guys. This isn't exactly what he looks like, but he's got a big spear, which is
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do another bard thing. It's not a writ.
Hold on, let me finish.
I'm gonna do war cry.
Don't war cry. Let me finish. I'm speaking. He lands, and you see
I'm gonna nuke him.
standing in right. You see standing in
shoot
front
him.
of you, One Eye.
Oh, one eye.
Oh,
Without the eye that's been cured.
Right. And he looks up, and instead of speaking, he looks at Eddie Bones.
Oh no.
And you, Eddie, suddenly get a vision. The light flickers, you're in another place, and you see One Eye, but not the one that's standing in front of you. You see him like in your vision. And you hear Eddie Bones.
Oh.
Report.
Uh-oh.
And it is probably at this moment that you realize a couple of things that you forgot to deal with. One, Eddie Bones is still an Arcanite. Two, the thing that was keeping the Arcanite power from working was the lycanthropy, which you cured. The Archons now have access to you, Eddie Bones.
Oh shit.
And they are controlled by destiny. You're trapped in a vision.
Can we tell us?
You guys can't. He probably figured it out.
So
We are connected mentally. So
That's true.
if you wanna maybe echo some of that shit to us.
so the one that's in front of me, he's not the real one, right?
Well, you kind of were looking at the real one, and then the vision start, and now you're in your vision, and you see like basically as if he's connecting to you telepathically, except that he happens to be right there as well.
So if I move myself in real life, I can't move.
You can't. Basically, your senses cannot detect the real world right now. You're trapped in the vision. So you may be able to move your body, but you can't see and hear what's around you.
Do we notice anything?
I think the first thing you notice is that that's One Eye.
One eye? What's going on?
Well, and then at that moment, I reach out to you in my mind. And I say, I'm trapped in a vision with One Eye.
And he will say, so that all of you can hear. One Eye will say, in Destiny's voice, I thought that we could win you guys over, but I guess we have to put a stop to things.
Eddie does have a mental saving throw to shrug off any mind or emotion control effects.
They do that.
His liberating song is
You
hit on.
are playing it, yep.
Are you like a
Actually,
jukebox?
actually, I wonder.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm like a living piano.
Actually, I wonder. Yeah, before that even happens, I do have immaculate mind.
Read that to me again, because I think
Says
it's
this-
only supposed to be like hostile things, right?
So it says you are impervious to unwanted mind mind affecting or mind reading spells or magical effects, and you are automatically see through illusions and magically invisibility.
Okay, so here's how this works.
Note that this applies to all such magic effects, not merely spells.
Yeah, so here's how this works. As an Arcanite, like that ability, like that thing that they put in you, is not necessarily like harmful in and of itself. So you probably didn't know to resist it until he started the vision. But now that he has, this is an unwanted effect.
Yes.
You can turn it off, or you can choose to see through it if you want for some reason to stay connected.
Okay. Yeah, let me try to see through it.
Okay, so we'll count it as an illusion that you are seeing through. So you're still aware of the vision that he's sending you, but you can also see and hear the real world.
Okay. And now,
But can he act?
Yeah. Now that your senses are back.
okay.
But do you pretend to still be in the illusion? Wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, let me hear what Destiny has to say first.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he says essentially that he's here to kill you.
Wait. Is he talking through one eye right now?
He's talking through one eye, but because one eye is the one sending you the vision, you all hear it. The three of you hear it in real life with your ears, and you hear it in the vision.
I started looking around. Do I see like? I don't think we see a source for Destiny, right? He's just talking.
Well, I mean,
It's
you know
through one eye.
that one eye is infected with destiny.
Can I track Destiny through one eye?
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Because I can see the Destiny in one eye right now, right?
Yeah.
So is it just in him like a point, or does it like go off somewhere?
Oh, like can you see the network?
Yeah, like the network,
No,
yeah.
you can't see that. Yeah.
Right. That's all friend that you're controlling right now.
Well, now he's my friend too.
Right. Well, not in the way.
I would love for you to all be my friend.
No. Right. Not going to happen.
This is just wrong, you speaking through one eye like this.
I agree. I shouldn't have to. But you made it this way.
No, I think you made it this way.
I was perfectly content to take things over as slowly as I needed to. But then you four decided that you were going to take it upon yourselves to stop the dream. Well, the dream's coming again.
This stream is going to leave. I am doing my magical art of snaring speech to convince Destiny to depart. If I fail to persuade, they need to make a mental saving throw or agree with my proposal.
And you're talking through telepathy, through him, through the vision to Destiny.
No, one eye's also
loud.
physically here.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Wait, your liberating song, does it have any effect on one eye?
I might,
So,
unless I don't know. Liberating song is going up, so they have a mental saving throw to shrug up effects, but
yeah. So, what was the other than liberating song? What was the thing you just said you were using?
I'm doing snaring speech.
Snaring speech.
Yeah.
So you're trying to command him to leave.
Yes.
Okay. So he passes the mental save to avoid snaring speech. Now we're going to see if he passes his mental save from your liberating song. Which this time, if he passes, then one eye breaks free for a second. He does.
Do we all notice?
Absolutely, because he's acting and sounding like a big villain, and then all of a sudden he's like,
I in that moment I run up to one eye and I try to grab him.
okay, so you start running, and he turns, and right before he would hit you with his spear, you hear Sal yell. One Eye, no! And he pulls back the spear.
And then I touch him.
Tendrils of night erupt from the ground and restrain One Eye.
I try to pull out the destiny from One Eye. The special destiny.
Yeah, so you can grab it. This is different. It's different than it was in the Mortals, Throck and Zaylan. Destiny has somehow worked up a different kind of infection for the Archons. It's not the same. It's and you would probably know this.
I was gonna ask you if I can analyze it, actually.
Well, you can't see. What? Maybe you can.
I can see this and what's happening in real life.
Yeah, you can see what he's doing for sure. Yeah, let's do that in the middle of this. Go ahead and roll a program check.
Okay, I'm using analyze specifically. 9 on the dice, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so it's now being broadcast wirelessly. And they always were connected to each other, but they can now be infected wirelessly. Previously, as you know, you either had to be born with it or you had to accept it willingly. Now it can just be shot, but only at Archons. This is a different nanite. This is a different, signal that's being broadcast. It's not yours. Destiny invented something new to infect the Archons. The good news is this won't work on non-Archons. Just like the other one won't work on non-mortals, this won't work on non-Archons.
This is all the information I'm getting.
Yeah, this is what you're getting. So it's different in that way, that it can be spread against your will, essentially, but you have to be an Archon. In every other way, it's kind of the same.
Do they share the same sort of network and everything then?
What was your total roll?
14.
It was 14 minus 2 because it's wireless.
Okay.
So 12.
No. There's something somewhere in existence that is a bridge.
That's connecting the Archons to
Connecting
the
the
rest of it.
Archon network to the rest of Destiny's network. You are able to reach into One Eye and pull this thing out while he's analyzing it. And what are you going to do? It's like this. It's like a writhing squid with tentacles in every direction.
I'm gonna pull it out, but I notice it's different this time, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I try to like when I pull it out? Can I try to get a piece of it?
Yeah, how so?
Because usually I've been destroying them outright.
You want to keep some of it?
Yes, because I want to try to become immune to it using my biometamorphosis.
You are already immune. It only works on Archon.
Full Archons.
Yeah, you're not an Archon. You're an Arcanite. You're a delegated agent of Archon. But
Okay.
you're not an Archon.
All right. Well, at that point, I'll just destroy this one. Yeah.
Okay.
So, or actually, can I contain it?
No, because it's designed to live within a creature, and you've just yanked it out. So
Yeah, they were never allowed to live outside of a post, basically.
yeah, and also the thing that you're kind of holding is sort of a poetic representation of this corrupting influence. Really, what you're doing is you're just taking One Eye and resetting him to factory setting.
Okay, gotcha.
You know?
Okay. All right. So I just destroy it, and now One Eye should be good.
Yeah, and Sally, you see something you've never seen before. It must be flying through the air. It's invisible until it hits his face. One Eye calls his eye back,
Oh.
and he's like, "Who did that?" And Throck says, "Destiny."
Right, we still have the situation upstairs.
Mechanical.
Rock, take care of that ship.
Don't kill them all, Throck!
Just disable it.
These guys come down.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So, I assume Abe used the same type of bubble that I did, which means no one can come into it.
Well, his is different.
Okay, so people can come into his?
They're doing it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, one eye.
I was gonna say, because if that were the case, then Eddie would be outside of the bubble with one eye.
What an
But-
volcano.
Oh no, outside. No,
Yeah,
the
that's
bubble
true.
is what is making this survivable. Other than Sally's ability.
My bubble is also survivable.
Yeah.
The liberating song on my body becomes more erratic. The song notes start to change into something more inspiring as you hear a old elven war song, a battle cry, emit off of me. All allies within earshot gain +3 for 8 rounds to hit, saving throws, and damage. And their damage, including shock. So you guys have +3 to hits, saving throws, and damage, including your shock.
Okay.
Nice.
So here's how this battle is
Oh.
gonna work.
Is it you?
That's me.
Wait, which one's you?
I'm this one.
Right, you're up by one eye.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's get an initiative roll. Initiative is
Initiative.
done with D8 plus
Right.
X.
We always go first, but we're rolling to see which one of us goes first.
Yeah, amongst yourselves, essentially.
We got another one for the dunce chair.
I rolled a 1. That's +1. I have a
your
2. That was my D8.
Can you re-roll initiative?
3.
Are you able to?
No, I
Can't
just
re-roll.
means I go last out of our group.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
What was your Sally? 2 total?
2 total. Yeah.
I am playing more. I'm playing Lorien more of a support because I have a lot of support spells. Being that it's a more.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get numbers. What's yours?
3.
And what was yours?
I also have 3.
Wait,
like we're
what's
cutting
what's
clock.
initiative again?
D8 plus
D8.
Dex.
D8 plus Dex. Nice.
You know, I used this and I rolled a 1. He used it and he rolled a 7.
So that's 8.
I just want to see.
7.
Nothing can
You,
You.
you can't beat my talent. Don't harsh my talent.
Okay, so here's something. Throck got a 7. Abe got a 5. They're all going after you. Rod got also a 7. And Moira 4. And Zaylen 3.
actually.
And
Now the Archons.
wait, did you do Grace?
Oh, they're
Sal.
going last.
Okay.
They have to go last. The Archons get an 8. So here's the thing. Obviously, in character, there's no way to represent this. You guys couldn't possibly know, but I think you understand as you see them come down ready for combat that these Archons are like you. The Archons are all Legates.
Nice.
Okay.
The Legos?
Yes. So that is why Race and Sal, and I guess Anari automatically go last, but Anari is useless here. They have nothing.
Yeah, and they are in my bubble, so unless the bubble gets taken down, they are immune to literally everything outside the bubble.
Okay. I'm just giving Anari a 0. Okay. How's that for an initiative order?
Damn,
shit.
that's crazy.
Big fight, guys. Eddie Bones is up first. And then the Archons.
Do they do battle music now?
Yeah.
Or more battle-y, anyway?
Well, since we've got Rock and Zaylen here.
How, do I recognize any of these Archons?
Probably not.
But the only one I recognize
It's
is
one eye. Yeah.
One Eye. I guess we got One Eye on our side before this happened.
This is One Eye, right?
Yeah, that's
One
One
Eye
Eye.
This is gonna represent
Impulse spirit.
my tendrils of night.
Holding him.
Yeah.
Yeah, holding.
Okay.
it. Well, they've now receded, but they're still in that area.
Okay, well, I guess for now, I just gonna try to say. Okay, so I jump away from him. I go to the nearest Archon.
Okay.
Can you jump on the tendril? It's gonna get you.
Sure. I'll go to this cool guy with the.
All right. Poke him up.
And no, I'm gonna try to pull Destiny out of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is. I should have had you roll for One Eye, because remember, or not roll, but take the system strain. Gosh, you didn't do it last time because of the writ that he created. This is a new scene, so that writ's no longer in effect. We'll hand wave the One Eye thing, but you're gonna have to take the system strain to heal this next person, and I don't think you can. Because you already took a bunch of system strain last week.
But I haven't rested at all, right?
No.
Nope.
not.
It's like that fight that you guys stopped was just now.
Yep. You do have a +3 to whatever you're about to do, though. Okay.
Hold on, let me see my other writs real quick.
Okay.
Because I did get a new one last week. For now, man, that's not gonna really work unless it. So all my system strain is gone right now.
Music.
Whatever, I believe it is because you went down to 0 and passed some of it over to Sally when you healed Zaylan.
And I can only get like a couple a day.
Your system strain?
Yeah. How do I get it back?
Yeah,
You gain back 1 every time you rest. A full night.
yeah, I think you passed like 5 onto me, so I'm at 5 system strain.
Yeah.
Isn't there like something that happens once you go past system strain?
No, you just can't take anymore, which means you can't accept more healing or anything else that costs you system strain. You just can't use it anymore. So right now the effect is that you can't use your ability to restore these guys to their nature because you can't absorb the system strain cost. Like I said, we're hand waving the One Eye thing because I forgot about it right then. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do it during this fight.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my. Wait. Okay. I want to read bio to you real quick
Yep.
because it says here. Metamorph. The biopsionic can now shape their own or a willing target form as a main action, transforming a touch target, which I can do me, to someone else, right?
Sure.
If I did that, would I be able to get back system strain?
No, you could change your shape that way, but to get back the system strain, the reason you had extra system strain last week was that Lorien used Bearer of the Name to double the amount you could take. If he already used his Bearer of the Name tonight, so if he still had it, he could easily give you a bunch of system strain to spend right now. Unfortunately, Lorien's Bearer of the Name has already been used.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Bearer of the Name then. I took Bearer of the Name as a writ for this week. And
He purchased it.
I purchased it, and I'm gonna use my bear the name
What's your theme?
Time and Bionesis.
But yeah, well, his theme is his own psionics.
My son.
So
yeah.
time and biology, essentially.
And I'm gonna use bear the name to reset my body's system strain.
I would recommend that you
Or
go more than your normal.
Yeah, just go like to the point where I don't know how long. Well, it lasts for the scene.
Did you just go Super Saiyan?
So I just want to get as much. I don't know how much you allow me.
I have a counter proposal. If you're going to want to heal every Archon you come in contact with, that would require you to give yourself more system strain than I think you could with this writ. It would be too much. But you could maybe create in yourself the capacity to turn the system strain cost back on the person you're using it on.
Nice, I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna alter. Yeah, I'm gonna alter how it works.
Okay,
So that the system strain goes onto them instead of me.
perfect. You
Yeah.
can do it. In that case, yeah, you.
So the way this happens, because I know your bear the name is like the musical notes, right?
That's kind of how mine
Yeah.
consistently show itself.
So the way mine happens is that you see like it's almost like a bubble goes up around me and then goes back into me,
Okay.
and you see me reach out and kind of like change like time that's around me. So it's kind of hard to explain, but
It's like a ripple in reality.
yeah, ripple in reality is like
All right.
boom, and then so now I touch this guy and now he's going to take system strain based on how much it would take to system strain me.
Which wipes his system strain.
Yeah.
Because the system strain cost is his number of levels or hit
Mm-hmm.
dice. So that's all of his system strain.
So yeah,
Howie.
and
Wow.
and when I hit him with it, it's like a big force goes through him, and it's and it kind of like pushes him down to the floor.
Howie.
One of the. Well, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah, you're there. That's the guy you just
Yeah.
killed. That's One Eye. He's still held by these tendrils. This Archon here is going to rush to One Eye
Okay.
and grab out of One Eye's pocket a red stone.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh
he has
no.
one.
Okay.
So he holds it up, but then he's going to pull. He's going to pull a laser pistol, and he's going to use his martial writ. He shall be cut. He's going to pick a visible target for the rest of the scene, or until he uses this writ on a different target. His weapon will hit you on anything but a 1.
Wait, that stone is a. It's
It's one of Corinthian's eyes.
Yeah.
It's one of Corinthian's eyes, and that thing can. Okay.
So
Okay.
he's now going to. So he grabs that out of the pocket. That's an on-turn action. His main action is going to be to attack you, and he shall be cut. So as long as I don't roll a 1, he's about to hit.
Roll a 1.
It's an 11.
Those are 2 1s.
Very funny.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So damage for this guy is going to be. Oh my gosh, what's this? Oh yeah, it's going to be D8, and he gets 2 attacks. So that is an 8 on the first attack. The second attack also hits you and does 2 damage.
How much total?
Oh, they're also each plus 5. So total of 13 plus 7, 20 damage. He shoots you twice with a laser pistol. Now, what his writ says is that he will hit you on anything but a 1. So if there's anything you have that can negate that damage, go for it. But he definitely hit you.
Well, do I still have? Because I know I killed my werewolf-ism.
Yeah.
Do I still have that one ability where I can negate one attack with the werewolf ability?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Are you down?
No, I'm not down. You said 20 damage?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take it for now.
Okay. I mean, you can heal yourself.
Yeah, I can heal myself. Yeah.
So this guy, I know you think that's quiet, but it isn't.
It's quiet.
This guy is going to attack. You know what? He's going for you. He's going for
Just
Lori.
because I was talking.
No, because you're actually the first mini I saw that wasn't Eddie.
Wait, he can make that far? Wow.
Yeah, he's a legate.
He's a legate. He's going to. Gosh, what's the one I was
I'm gonna
just
say
looking
what I
at?
need.
It's the heart
Yeah.
one.
On my turn.
Transfix the heart. Yeah, he's going to run towards you. He's actually going to stop a few steps away from you, Lorian, and pull out his own laser pistol, and he's going to shoot you twice. The first of which automatically hits for max damage because he's using Transfix the heart. So the maximum damage is 13. You automatically take that. And then for the second attack, he rolls a 19 to hit you. Does that hit? Okay. So that he rolls damage normally, and it's 12.
So what's the
You
total?
took 13 plus 12.
So that's
25.
25.
Okay.
This is great. He's actually doing damage to us, guys.
This is what pain feels like.
Okay.
We've been playing 5e this whole time.
Let's see. That's Throck, Thalen.
So these are the other ones right here.
those guys, those
this one.
guys.
This one took his turn. That one I paralyzed. Well,
Yeah,
went
that one
down.
took his turn. That one, yeah. So you healed this
Oh,
one.
and these guys.
Oh, yeah, we have 2 good Archons that are going to go too, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but one eye is currently held by the tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going to happen? This guy is also coming for Lorian.
I'm going to argue that the bubble is through here.
Your bubble?
Yeah.
How big is it total?
20-foot radius.
Okay. So the edge of it is there?
That's the only way I can make this theme work.
Fair enough.
So he can't get through the bubble?
No.
You can't.
He just stops
So
here?
he can only go to Lorian or Sally.
Yeah.
By the way, I placed you guys randomly. I don't know where you were exactly.
No, that's
Fine, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. So he can still get Lorian.
Yeah, and he's doing so.
Wait,
Instant action?
possibly.
What's he trying to do?
He's coming at you melee. I'm just looking to see if there's a writ he's going to use. No, you know what? This guy's just going to attack you normally. 2 attacks. That is a miss and a hit at 21. So the damage for this is a total of 9.
Yeah, the first attack, as he goes up, you see one of the white tendrils just shoot up, blocking that. Although, upon its block, accidentally swipes at me and cuts me for 9 damage. You said.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Hey, y'all. This is not looking good.
All right. We still got more Archons.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's take the one farthest from me who's in the lava, have him come up.
We still have a
Rod, Abe,
more.
Brock, Mora.
Yeah.
That's kind of his.
He has a. Yeah. He's
Zone of-
basically. Yeah. He has these 4 right in front of him, and there's Zaylen.
Right, except this one's not a martial legate, he's a sorcerer's legate.
Oh,
And he's going to try and dispel your bubble.
Oh,
Okay.
go for it.
Is he casting a spell?
Oh yeah.
He is casting a spell as an on-turn action. Yeah.
Entangle incantation.
How do I resist that? Can I resist it?
So force a intelligence magics versus my charisma perform. I gain +2.
Okay. Wow.
If
Roll
it's
it.
a tie, the spell still fizzles out.
Okay. He rolls a 10.
What am I rolling? Charisma.
I'm sorry, it's 11.
Form. 11.
It's a tie. You
No,
stopped him
out.
up.
Nice.
That guy's done. The guy
Okay.
next to him,
Okay, he goes up.
Counterspell if you're.
he's
if you're
gonna go
sitting-
for Sally.
Oh well, he has to get through the line of.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, it's ranged.
Okay, so he's gonna shoot between them, I guess.
Yep, he's gonna shoot at Sally.
No, Destiny did say he wanted us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
We done meddled.
So that's a hit, and actually he's gonna use
Armor class of 20.
transfix the heart. So that's an automatic max damage of 13.
Okay.
And then his second one is not automatic, and he rolls 21 to hit. I'm sorry, it's 31 to hit.
Jesus.
And
Hit?
7 damage on the second one.
So a total of 20 damage.
Yeah.
This fucker. We get it. You don't like us.
No, this is good. This is good.
And this red guy over here.
You have this guy too. I mean, yeah.
Oh, actually, I could see.
Okay.
This guy is gonna. He's gonna make a mistake.
Make a mistake.
He's gonna attack Moira.
Oh.
And
He's not in his right mind.
he's now in the lava.
He hits Moira and just turns to dust.
Yeah, well, no, she just turns around and whacks him with that mace.
Right now, even though it wasn't her turn.
Yeah, so this guy is also going to try to dispel the bubble.
Then I would like to counterspell that.
Okay.
This is just counter magic, which might be different than his. Let me just look it up.
Okay.
Okay, okay, yeah, it's both of you make opposed magic intelligence or charisma magic skill checks.
Okay, so he's rolled a 12.
Because of our the battle cry, we all have +3 for these all checks for 8 rounds.
Oh shit.
So keep that in mind.
12. I got 8, 9, 10, 11. I definitely beat him. It's not even my bonuses yet, and I'm already at 11.
Okay.
Well, tell us the number anyway.
I'm getting to it. 16.
Well,
Hell
there
yeah.
you go.
Probably more than that, actually.
That's all my archons.
Sorry,
except for the-
18. It was 18.
18, okay. Except for the good ones. One Eye's going to try and break out of your tentacles.
Okay.
They have been receding.
Okay, so he's released.
Yeah. He's released. Because there's no like ill intention that I feel.
No, One Eye's on your side now.
Yeah.
He's going to turn
released.
around and immediately try to grab back that eye.
Okay.
So he's
That'll save me a turn.
going to
Archon
roll
versus Archon.
against the bad Archon that's right there.
Archon versus Archon.
Archon versus Archon. So that is the bad guys. What is that? It's 14. That's not good for One Eye. One Eye fails to get it, but he is going to try again. This time he gets it. One Eye gets that thing away from the other Archon, but not by much. They both rolled very low on that second action. Now the
Never
one,
take a ball from a dog.
yeah, basically. Keep ban that guy. The
my
one
mind.
that Eddie healed is going to stand up, and you're gonna do. I think he's going to tackle the guy on the ground, the short guy.
This one?
Yeah, he's gonna engage that guy and just keep him busy.
Okay.
That's it for Archons. Asarius is up. Thank you.
See, you already got the eye back. Can you restrain one of them for me?
Yes. First and foremost, I'm going to do.
Then I'm gonna let him go first.
I have my tendrils, which actually I can do as many as I want. It doesn't give me a limit. I have my tendrils surround me and immediately lift me up as I spread my hands around, and the war song kind of lands upon you guys. These musical notes kind of surrounding you, in this kind of like protective armor. I'm casting Resounding Temporal Echo. 10 targets get an extra main action for.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, that will help me actually.
Hell yeah. 5 rounds.
Yeah, that's insane.
So we have
Obviously, you guys, Sal and Grace, right? So that's
10
6 of
people.
10.
So
I'm gonna get us, Sal, Grace,
Anari?
Nari.
Anari needs it because they're the weakest person here.
Yeah, Anari. I'm gonna give it to fucking
well, they're all staying in my bubble.
Brock. Yes. Doggo,
One eye.
One Eye, and why not Zaylen?
What happened to this guy?
He went down there.
Oh, that's okay. I missed that.
Okay.
I don't know. One Eye. So they have an extra main action, and then for my other action, you're trying to you want me to restrain?
I need you to restrain one of them, please.
Did you point which one?
Any infected one.
Honestly, I'm gonna restrain the one that is in front of me.
You have two right by you.
As one of
Good
them,
call.
the one that attacked me. As one of them lifts me up. Do this.
Tentacle lifts you up.
Yeah,
I
tentacle
got
lifts me
a
up.
thingy.
There's going to be one that restrains it, the one in front of me, as they encircle him and just try to pull him down.
Okay. So he's
I'm
going
guessing
to
it's
roll
gonna be a
a
contested
check against
Oh,
that.
actually, here. Hit a kid.
So he's rolled an 11 exert against that.
Exert.
There you go.
Strength exert, yeah. To try and avoid being pulled down.
Oh, hell yeah. So 10, because I have -1 in it. 10.
But these are the
is
tentacles
13.
he's rolling against, right?
Yeah, 13.
So it's way higher because it will use your magic, not your strength.
Correct. So
So you beat him by a lot.
15,
A billion.
16, 17,
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21.
A billion.
Outstanding.
That is the highest I've rolled.
So yeah, he got one.
All right. So then, now that you got one, I'm just gonna walk out of the bubble to the guy, and I'm going to. There's no physical jack to jack into him, but I wanted to be as close to him as possible.
His buttle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put a hand on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a hand on I'm gonna put a hand on him so I can try to make a direct connection.
To
If you would
the
allow
nanites.
to the nanites.
Yeah, if you're physically touching him and how the way your stuff works, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm only if this won't work, then I'll stay in my bubble.
Yeah.
So I'm coming out and taking a risk. I would like to use Applied Mastery combined with either the Mastery of Tech or no, this will be a Tech, and I want to do like a super hack if I can. I want to analyze the location of the HUD that's connecting the
Oh, the hub.
hub.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's connecting the two.
Yeah.
It's branching the two worlds.
Go for it.
I don't. Yeah.
Analyze. And what was the noun?
Machine.
Fair enough.
Analyze machine. Do I need to use my applied mastery for this? That's like my once per session.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you can attempt this without it, for sure.
Okay, great. 9 on the dice already. 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Wait. 9. Yeah, 14.
14.
Do we want to?
Oh yeah, plus 3, 17.
Oh, if it's 17, never mind.
That might be the highest skill check ever rolled in this campaign.
Can we add one?
21.
Can we
Roll a
add,
21 win.
Just now.
That wasn't a skill check though.
That was.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
well,
21 was the highest.
we can give him a coin to make it 18.
I just
Fucking
do we need
nutbag.
to?
No,
Yeah.
it was probably the second highest skill check ever rolled. God, like 15 has been like the max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're trying to locate.
I want to
Where the
use
hub is.
the network against it. I want to go through the network and do like a reverse ping, basically, and try to find the single point that is connecting the Archon nanites to the regular nanites.
Well, you find it. You enter cyberspace
Boom.
visually, and these nanites become huge to you. Basically, that you perceive them in cyberspace as like these islands, and each island is a nanite, and you're sort of shooting between them, tracing this signal back to its source. And I think probably the way you would want to do this to find the hub is try to connect to someone else who has destiny that you know is on the regular network. So like someone back on Archonia. And so you're zooming straight through, and then you get to a certain point, and you realize that the islands are changing color. And the stream that they are in is flowing right through this one place. And you see a gigantic ear skull math turn and look at you.
Get him.
And she says, "Oh, it's you again."
Long time.
Drop.
Ejected, but I got the information I needed.
Yeah.
So she's the source.
Okay.
She's the hub.
She's the hub. She's the connection point between the Archons and
No.
and Destiny.
Now, Yuri brought this up, I think it was during the pregame, but you guys already had it suggested to you, I think a couple of times, that it may be that when Avon was elevated to godhood, that was when Destiny became sentient. Because Destiny was already in her.
Told you we need to kill her.
We gotta get her after this.
All right. Well, that
Great news, Alan.
is going to
big
be
bad.
my
Yes, yes.
first action.
Now I can fight her. like,
Oh my gosh.
We need to bring back
just like
Carolyn for this.
just like in all my dreams. Can't wait.
Okay, I'm sorry, Matt, what were you saying?
Now to use my second action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes,
Get
two actions.
two actions.
Now,
We all do.
now this really is 5e. Remember 5e when everyone has like 12 actions?
Yeah, those were the days.
Actually, 5e is pretty strict about not giving people more actions. Only
It's possible though.
Well,
yeah, it's
monks,
possible with the haste spell.
monks, haste spell,
Do I go-
fucking other classes.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many options.
It's great.
Man, the music coming off my body is rocking.
I mean, if you want, you can hack again. You can try and hack. I mean,
True.
now
Disrupt
that
the
you can
connection.
hack, you can maybe try to shut down some nanites, and Eddie doesn't have to be the only one that can heal these people if you succeed at that.
Well, if I can figure that out, I don't even need an Ari anymore.
Disrupt.
Well, you certainly cannot figure out shutting down the network in this like one action battle sequence, but you can
see about
maybe you can attempt to free one Archon.
Okay. I do have a deactivate. I do have machine deactivate.
That would probably work at least temporarily.
And now with this added knowledge, it should be easier.
All right, so then I get ejected back with like a shock, and then I put my hand back on, and I'm going to start tapping away at the
I'm going to
keyboard.
step this in advance. It's got to be 13 or higher.
Nice.
You got a +3 already, so.
With the added knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, and I got a +5, so I have a +8.
Oh. You're gonna be fine.
Rolled on 9 on the dice, so
Nice.
yeah.
Great.
What is that? 17?
17 again.
And
Nice.
again, Yeah, so you shut down the nanites in this guy. Notably, didn't remove them.
Yeah.
The magic is still there. They'll probably turn back on eventually, but for now, this guy's free.
I guess I could have done kill instead.
Could have. Didn't.
Okay, now that was
Yeah,
Lorian.
Lorian and Asarius switch turns, so now it's Sally.
Sally.
Okay, so we're not really trying to kill the Archons, right? I have a question, point of order. I have my march without end activated. It takes effort 1 day. Can I use one of my other writs that take effort, or do I have to switch it?
Yeah, you have at least 2 points of legged effort.
Okay, so I could use multiple efforts at a time.
It just occurred to me, you're a warrior. You're the only person who's never used effort in this game before.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it correct that everyone has 2 points of effort, I think?
yes.
Yeah, so you do not need to...
If
Like, I don't have to
if the
switch.
focused effort, then
Yeah, so you can uncommit one to get one back, but you also have another one
yes.
you can spend.
Yeah.
Okay.
One other one.
As long as you have an available effort, you can do another one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I could use multiple efforts. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. And then my second question is, are these Legate Archons, are their hit rolls equal or fewer than ours?
Their
dice.
modifiers?
Oh, hit die?
Hit die.
It says
hit
your,
dice.
it says your hit, yes, hit dice, yes. That's what I meant.
They're technically equal. They're at 10.
Right. So what I want to do is take my Scorpion Cutlass and sort of like swing it like a batarang and restrain the one that's right in front of Asarius and Lorian, because I'm going to move
The
on.
orange one.
Yeah, the orange one right here.
Okay.
So those two will be restrained.
So she's going for this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you using?
So I have my Scorpion Cutlass, right? The one that I got way back when. The one
Yeah.
that's also has a rope, an unbreakable.
Yeah, but also, what are you spending that legged effort on that we just discussed?
Oh no, that was just separate.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know if I wanted to do damage or not. But
I see.
I think what I want to do is restrain.
Gotcha. In that case, give me a... Gosh, I forget how I wrote that up. You can stab through and grapple them with it, right? Is that what you're trying to do, or are you trying to just wrap around them?
I don't really want to hurt them, but
So I know that there's a roll involved for you.
yes.
So what is it? If you have the right up there, otherwise I can try and dig it up.
Well, Scorpion was 1 to attack rolls, damage, by pulling the pistol-like trigger on the handle. The blade of this cutlass can be fired off with ballistic force, tethered to the handle by magically unbreakable line. If fired at enemy, roll as a ranged attack.
Oh yeah, if the enemy is hit and maximum damage is rolled, then the blade impales their body and sticks.
Yes.
So you have to hit and roll max damage in order to do that.
Okay, but what if I just want to restrain him, like roll around him?
Well, it doesn't like turn. You could fire past him and then maybe tie him up on your next turn. Well, you get 2 actions.
Yeah.
So you could fire and then use your next action to run in a circle around him.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I even need a roll because as a heroic warrior, my hit rolls are always successful against any creature with equal or fewer hit dice than you have levels.
Oh, wait.
Outstanding. So yeah, I guess he's tied up.
See, I don't need to roll dice anymore, you guys. This is like the heroic warrior.
We solved it.
This time she's getting around on ones. She just doesn't roll.
All right, so that guy's tied up.
And I just He-Man pull him.
Are you doing that for both of your actions?
I wrangle him. Well, I do that, and then with my other one, the one that where is this one? This guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Or the
This
one
guy.
that's wrangling with One Eye has him, right?
Yeah, they're like in a tussle right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fighting over the ball.
Well, it's this guy and this guy who are still up.
Okay, then with the other hand, I'm going to pull out my thunder gun,
Yeah.
and I am going to shoot.
Shock everyone.
And I am going to try to shock everyone. And I think I do need a roll for this to roll 16 or higher, right? Was my thing if I'm going to shock anyone.
Shock no.
So.
Oh.
Eee. Ah!
Don't take that one. Oh, come on.
13
That is a 13, but I get plus
Plus three.
3.
plus 3.
So
It's already 16.
It's already
16.
Yeah.
Plus, don't you have?
Oh yeah, my base bonus attack is like a plus 11.
Oh, shit.
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, so she definitely hits.
Yep.
So
Yep.
so does that
Yeah, so I
I
think
like it now.
so what does the lightning do?
so they have to do a saving throw or they'll get a D4 electrical and they're stunned for 1 round.
Okay.
Okay, how many did you hit with it?
These two.
One failed. They both failed.
So they're both stunned
Both
for 1
stunned.
round.
Okay. Do I want to give them any like regular damage or just electrical damage though?
Oh yeah, I know you guys are trying not to kill them. Mm-hmm. They can take some damage.
Yeah.
they're
Okay,
they're
then
like you.
I am going to roll 2d10 worth of damage on them. I'll just roll through the dice.
Okay.
That is plus 3, so that's 13 plus 5 is 18. And as an on turn, I get my fray damage, which is. Sorry, my fray dice. Another D8 to any one target within reach of my readied weapon. So that is another D8. Sorry. All.
Oh, do not apologize.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
So 13 plus 7, 17 points of damage.
17 points.
Additionally, since it's taking damage and it's within sight, I'm going to do Weeping Wounds. Instant action. When a visible enemy takes damage, they need to roll a physical save, phys save.
Actually, 19 points. I had to add 2 points of electric.
Okay. Phil.
Okay. They take 5 additional damage as their wounds erupt. Static electricity just ruptures that area. Each round, they will take 6 additional. They will take D6 additional wounds. And because I just did that, I heal 2 health.
Yes.
Okay.
You're back in the fight.
Wait,
Oh.
actually, I think it's only my heroic fray is only to 1. So one of them takes 15 points of damage. The other one takes 1d8 plus my level. So that's 19 plus 10, 29 points of damage.
29.
Yeah, so one of them takes, I just said 15. The other one takes 29.
Okay. So they're both still up. The one that took 29 damage doesn't look great.
Okay. 29 plus 5.
He's unconscious.
And they're both stunned
Is he on a
for 1 round.
He's at 0.
Oh, he's at 0.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have 33 hits.
Can I just kill him right now? Red Harvest?
No. We're trying to,
Abe
The
would be
name,
so
the
proud.
title of this episode, did anyone catch it?
no.
No.
The Blood of Angels.
Oh.
Yeah, because I knew you guys were gonna fucking kill the Archon.
Well,
Here's a blood.
he hasn't killed him yet.
No, but he's bleeding.
Yeah, well, Red Harvest. I get a +4 to my next attack die. Fine, I won't do it.
Plus 4. Okay. Guess whose turn it is now?
Ugh.
Go ahead and take him off the board.
Now I
He
have
jumps to the ship.
45 rounds of damage.
He goes, woo! And everyone who stopped him before was like, and because he figured out they're coming out of there, and he just goes up to the ship and he goes through it.
It's Captain Marvel.
And I'm like,
Yeah, except without all the light shading.
don't damage my new shit.
That's already done.
It's destroyed. It got Throck all the way
Damn
through
it.
And then he lands on top of it and he just starts like ripping it apart.
Awesome. Okay.
My loot.
The cannon Throck.
Yeah, so when Throck jumps to the ship, many Archons that are on the ship start teleporting down. This dome that Abe made is enormous. It covers probably a mile. So essentially,
More coming down?
There are now hundreds of them coming down.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
What's going to happen is that Rod, Abe, and Moira and Zalen,
We'll handle.
they're gonna handle the hundreds of them, and you guys just have to deal with these.
Okay, so
that.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. So the battle that you guys witnessed between the council members when you first got here, now that's going on at the Archon.
Should I go with them? Should I go help them?
No.
And you see Archon after Archon just dropping or getting paralyzed, getting wrapped up in a force field. But there's so many. So Grace pulls out her gun.
Yeah.
You gave her 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the
This guy.
closest?
Diana Tussle.
These two are.
Is it the little guy the one that was
This guy's free.
This guy's
No,
fixed.
that he's grappled.
He's grappled and fixed. He's paralyzed, unconscious.
This guy went into the lava.
Hours. So there's this guy and this guy left.
Yeah, Grace is gonna shoot the guy that's fighting one eye.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
up back here. Okay,
Yeah.
good. 'Cause that's at least on camera.
It's a hit. Oop, that's
Are you just gonna heal the ones that are grappled and unconscious right now?
Probably.
Okay.
Misery's got stuff to tell me. All right.
Misery, drop it in the chat. What are you talking
He
about?
actually did. It's in the spoiler chat. He's asking why. Misery, I think you probably, if you want me to tell you something they don't know, you probably want the DM Secrets channel. But why not kill Archons? Because they're generally good guys. They're just mind controlled right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
I kind of want to kill him, but
I know.
whatever.
Not everyone's in agreement on this. So Grace shoots that Archon on the top that One Eye is fighting with.
We are responsible for their deaths if we kill them. Not just because we killed them, but we put them in
And
this
the fact
situation.
that we infected them with destiny.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're here because we did this.
it was always supposed to happen, so therefore it's not our fault.
It was
Yeah.
It was
predestined.
Destiny's fault.
That's right. That's
There's a
right.
philosophical question.
That's
in
what
the
I said.
whole, like, is it always going to happen thing?
Yeah, so that guy's been shot. Sal is also going to shoot the same Archon.
Is Dave not here?
Dave, he can't really do anything here. Sal hits that guy twice. So between Sal, Grace, and One Eye, this guy up top is looking pretty hurt. Anari fully hides behind a rock.
Okay.
Is it
All right.
Yeah.
Wasted 2 main actions on you.
He will need them. They will need them if they're in danger at any point because they have no power in this situation.
Well, we're pretty good right now.
It's you brought essentially they're a god, but at this point they're mortal level.
Yeah.
So it's like bringing a regular person to a superhero fight. It's like oh god.
Yeah. That's fair.
Eddie's up.
All right. So these guys are down for 2 rounds, right?
One of them's unconscious.
1 round. And this guy's in the guy that fell in the lava. Is he done?
No,
By Mora?
no, he's not done.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
This guy can still break free.
He gets
They're
the
just they're caught in my my tendril.
Yeah, but he's
Alright.
fixed.
He's fixed.
You fixed him?
I think
Deactivated.
Oh,
I
sorry.
He's fixed,
didn't
but
get
he's
that.
fixed for now.
for now.
Yeah,
We don't know how long the
I used the
fix will last.
wrong code.
at least this scene.
There was an error in the code.
Okay, well, and this guy's down, right?
But he's just tied up, so he could
this one's
try to
tied
get.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah, this,
Are we in a new
one of these two are down
new
now.
round?
But they're both stunned for 1 round.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's my turn, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. Eddie's gonna
all my counters.
Eddie's gonna go down, and the one that's tied up, he's gonna try to heal him.
Okay.
And
you do it.
Yeah, I do it
You turn the system strain back on him.
So I turn the system strain back on him, and I pull that thing out again, and destroy it.
Let me heal the one that is unconscious, because if you take all the system strain, we won't be able to heal him.
Well, when it's his
Well-
turn, he's gonna take a d6 damage anyway.
That doesn't affect
I want to
system.
move close to Eddie.
Oh, but it'll kill him.
And who's hurt right now?
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna heal you, because of my second action.
Right, but like they just pointed out, that one Archon that's unconscious
It's about to
is
die.
also bleeding, so he's gonna die from taking extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Weeping.
All right. I'll heal him.
Yeah, heal it. I'm up above. I'm fine right now.
Can you? Oh, here it is. So I need to roll 3d6 plus 8 plus what is it? Plus 4, and then
Thank you, Mister.
I think that's
That's
it.
good, guys. It means better good guys.
Roll 3d8.
Myself?
Yeah.
Is that how much he gets back?
Yeah, that's the Archon.
Okay. Oh, 15.
And then plus 8,
Okay.
then plus 4,
Okay.
and I think that's it.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's almost back to full.
Yeah.
He's awake again.
Okay.
But he is still Destiny.
Yeah.
But I do cure this one.
Yep.
So, all right, that's my turn.
Oh, right.
I take 3 damage actually this time. It's 1d6 per round.
And now Archon's turns.
Yeah. So that one's gonna get back up.
He's still restrained, or he's still paralyzed this turn.
Oh, right. The lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that paralyzed these two.
No, we're talking about the one you just healed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You healed this guy.
Okay, I
You
healed.
healed that guy, so Buddy is still paralyzed.
He is still paralyzed.
Okay. So let me see who's left. This guy up here is going to try and get that thing from one eye again. He's got it. He's got it back. They're fighting over that ball. Let's see.
My tendrils there. I think I might do something with that.
These two guys are going to continue at a standstill, basically grappling each other. This guy is currently restrained.
He's cured.
He's cured, but he is restrained.
Okay.
But if I see that he's restrained, sorry, because I see that he's cured. You gave me the thumbs up or something.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna release him from the tendrils.
Copy. And which one's the one that Sally tied up? This one?
Yes.
Orange one? Like he's going to break out.
Break out. Oh, he's cured too.
But that's the one I just cured.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah.
So we're low on bad guys.
These three are bad guys still.
This guy's getting up.
Okay.
He's just the one that Moira knocked in. The lava doesn't hurt him. Get him out. He's coming for Eddie.
Okay.
Let me.
You can send us a couple more archons.
Yeah. If you want to throw some more in, it's fine. I feel very restrained right now. Like I'm holding back a lot.
Well, you don't need to. I mean, I'm not sending you more just for time's sake.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. I was going to have this guy. He was one of the sorceress ones. Oh no, this is the one that tried to just stab. So he's martial. Yeah, he's just gonna straight up punch Eddie, but he's gonna use implacable blow. It's automatically successful and does
Implacable.
implacable.
What does that mean?
It means you can't stop it.
Wow.
It plaques no matter what.
I never heard that word before. That was nice. I like it.
Implacable.
It won't be clacked. It's gonna punch Eddie, and it's gonna automatically do max damage for 13. And
You
then
got plaqued, bro.
Dude, you got blacked so hard.
And this is just a regular like physical attack.
yes, it is. But he's using a writ for this first one to make it automatically hit and automatically do max damage. So that's 13, and then the second attack he's actually gonna roll. That is a lot. He hits you with the second one, so I'm gonna roll that. Well, he rolled low on damage for the second one. That's 6 damage.
So how much is it
13
altogether?
plus 6, 19.
19. I'm still up.
All right.
So. That's okay.
That's gonna be a great short. Someone remind me about implacable.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's all my Archon
No.
guys.
Is it?
No, I got the good guy ones.
What about this guy?
Yeah, the good guy one.
These two are entangled.
These two
I
are-
already dealt with them.
Oh, okay.
And One Eye is fighting that guy up there. He's going to try and get the ball back. He got it.
Wow.
So those two are just like fighting over the
potato.
ball. Right now, One Eye's got it.
Okay, and now what about these two nice guys? Well, this guy's nice. This guy's,
That guy's
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
This guy's nice.
But they're
That tangled. This guy's cured. Well, this guy.
Those two guys are
still
going
stunned.
to both rush the dude that just punched you.
Okay. Whoop. Whoop.
They beat him unconscious.
So,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, those 4 rolls I didn't bother rolling damage for because they all hit and they're all doing a ton of damage, so they beat that guy unconscious.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
now it's Sarius.
Azarius.
I'm going to kind of like roll my eyes a little bit at the dogs up there, and I'm just gonna go, mine, and I'm gonna take the ball, and it's in my hand.
Oh, does he have that one spell?
Yes.
That one from Godless, where
Godless.
it's just zapping things.
Yeah. Godless and also
It's
Orc
avert
Lord.
the inwardness.
I
I can also do it to people's organs.
I hate spell. I hate that.
Oh my god. Your heart is now mine.
Oh my god. Talk
So
about
you see
stealing
when that
people's
thing
hearts.
disappears, they look startled for a second, and then the guy lunges for One Eye's other pocket.
Ah, fuck. All right, well, I got one of them at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pocket it, and I'm gonna run to the guy that just went unconscious.
This one?
Yeah, or you can get that guy, right?
Actually,
I can get him.
It's just for shits and giggles. Why don't you roll me an intelligence check? See if you can figure out why One Eye even had these things.
Intelligence check.
Yeah. Straight intelligence.
10 on the dice. I've been rolling really good on the dice.
Plus 3.
13.
Okay. So there's
16.
these things obviously are what
16.
they use to blast the signal out that infects Archons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did One Eye bring it here when they were all already infected? Because there's one Archon that isn't. And it's Grieve. And they thought he'd be here with you. But he's on your ship.
That's
Why we left him there.
right.
I forgot about
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
They were going to go after him.
Yeah, so
He's
One
kind
Eye
of hard to see, right?
One Eye brought those things to try and turn Grieve, but Grieve wasn't with you guys.
If I knew there was 2, I could have probably taken both. I mean, I should have guessed. Kind of seems silly then to bring both of them down.
All right. So Lorian?
No, I'm gonna move. I'm moving over to one of these down guys over here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hack him and try to kill the
The virus.
Great.
virus this time.
You know what? 15.
You bastard!
Plus 3.
You built it.
I know. Oh, that's good on the dice. So 3, 10, 15 on the money. 2
Fucking
2 plus 3.
Nice.
So
Oh, yeah.
five.
Put a higher DC, coward.
Come on.
Man, don't make this harder than it has to be.
Don't dare the
I've dealt
GM.
49 damage to him this round.
To be fair,
Combat.
I've also been rolling really good rolls.
Yeah.
This has been incredible.
Your rolls
He's
have been
watching.
great tonight.
He sees
Yeah.
them happening.
You're just hacking the shit out of your
I
own
guess.
child.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
Larry.
walking to all this.
Lorian?
Okay, so the tendril that is currently carrying me is I'm gonna have it stretch and me run along the white tendril all the way over here.
Awesome.
I'm then going to once I get close to it, jump, having the blade fully extended. I'm going to come down on it, skillful prey, wrap with my heroic expert. So that's, let's see, I'm gonna roll. So that's okay. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 30 to hit.
Yeah, you got him.
Okay.
Just 30 hit.
That's the hit.
So
Hold on, let me check. Yeah.
That really sounds like 5e.
So
You guys had to make it to level 10 and become legates and then buy a bunch of writs. And then now it's kind of like level 15 D&D.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to become a heroic warrior.
1d8 plus 1d6. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 28, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42. So 42 damage.
Nice.
Then Weeping Wounds, once per round. It's an action. So Fizz save.
I told you already the hit points that these guys have.
Yeah, but he wants to go for the record right now.
Okay.
The most damage in one turn.
So it's 42 damage right now.
He passed that save.
Okay, well, it's plus 2 damage, and he won't take any more for the 6 rounds. So,
44.
wait a minute. Did you heal the guy with weeping wounds?
Yes.
They cannot be healed or regenerated during this.
Oh,
During the
okay.
meeting.
Well, that was a waste.
So I think they're dead.
He's dead.
Wait,
Okay.
No, he spent a turn on it. You know
Yeah,
what?
I spent a turn curing him too.
Yeah,
so-
he's got biopsionic. Yeah, that guy's
Yeah.
fine.
Sorry, but weeping wounds they cannot heal or regenerate. So
Eddie
that
did
is-
brain shit to him.
yeah.
That is a total of 48 damage, and I heal to 8.
Someone give him another dice.
He's got
17 health.
he's got more dice.
Wow.
Here's the problem with how you did it. You dealt 40-something damage to him just with your physical attack. And then you applied weeping wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed him.
You killed him.
Great.
You took him past 0 with the first one. He only has 33 hit points.
For
And then the weeping wounds killed him.
yeah, for my next action, augment
You just have him while he's down.
Augment mortal vitality to bring him back up, so he's unconscious.
Hell yeah.
So
I was like, you killed your servant.
No, don't worry. He's gonna be fine.
Fucking Legates, man.
Because he passed it, he
Put
can
his
actually,
guts back in. He's gonna be
Yeah,
fine. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be great.
because he passed it, he can actually heal.
This guy. All right.
Rock.
Yeah, Brock's still in the sky.
Yeah.
He's got half that ship gone.
Rod, Abe, Zalen.
Oh wait, I didn't go.
Oh yeah, because
You're right.
it's Sally's turn.
Who's still up?
I think you guys.
I think
There's the one Archon that's being battled
Yeah,
by
that
the
one
other
over there.
2 good Archons.
That's it.
The one that was fighting.
yeah, it's just this
Oh
one.
no, they beat him unconscious already.
Yeah. So
This
just
guy over here.
yeah,
Just
just this
that
one.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off camera. I can't see him.
Oh. Let me just pan it over here a little bit.
I have to stand up to see the board.
Yeah, we're
No,
just,
you don't have to move there. I'm okay.
Great. Yeah.
You know
can
what?
fight
I'm
that-
gonna shoot my cutlass at him too.
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And since he has only 10, I think it hits.
Do you have that one writ transfix the heart?
I do not. I did not take that one.
Oh, yeah, because I realized that one means you automatically hit and automatically deal max damage. Mm-hmm. Or no, you have to hit, but then you automatically deal max damage. That would be great to use in combination with the cutlass if you wanted to.
Yeah, and the thunder gun. So I might have to take that next time.
Thunder
Yeah.
gun.
Anyway, what'd you roll on it?
no, she just
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you're just gonna auto hit him. Do
Yeah.
your thing. Yeah. Cool. And the damage?
1d8 plus 2.
There's like full damage. I don't even have to roll.
It's a
I
D.
think that's a D.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
D10.
That's a d10.
Was it good?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
That's
Look at that.
that's max damage. It's an 8.
Plus 3.
Plus 3 is 11. Plus, as an on turn, 8. One more d8. It's a 4 plus 10, 14. So that's 11 plus 14, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, plus 5. That's 29. Plus my level.
You know, plus like 11.
Just for shit.
He's unconscious.
Just
Red
You
heart.
just fired up. You got it?
I'm
We're definitely more powerful than season 1.
I mean, you're definitely not more powerful than the end of season 1. I mean, you had
I start polishing my thunder gun.
Robin was in full Death Goddess mode by the final battle.
I know,
She
but
was like she could cast any druid spell infinity times. Like she was
Oh, druids are fucking
yeah. She
nasty.
had 20 in every stat. Like
yeah, but that was like that was beyond her control.
yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
I believe at this point you guys have incapacitated or healed everyone. Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So the rest of the battle with the council is still going on. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put their music back on if I can.
Did any one of them go down?
Not at all.
No.
Did they get swarmed?
We should time how long it takes them to finish. Like, we're already done. We're sitting here. We have a lunch out already.
So yeah, what they're doing is trying to incapacitate these guys because they know that you guys can heal them. And essentially, what starts to happen is every now and then, like an Archon will just be tossed at your feet.
Yeah.
And Eddie can heal him, or Asarius can heal him.
Yeah, by now I have like an audit, like a kill program that's just like send.
Yeah, and with enough time, you've got a day for that March of that End to wear off, and the dome lasts for.
We're in the dome too, yeah.
Dome. So I'll actually have Sally roll a D100. This is going to be how many hours it takes to heal all the Archons.
D100. Okay. It's 30 and a 0.
So 30 hours.
30 hours to heal all the Archons. You guys get through it.
We're exhausted as hell.
Yeah, Throck comes by holding some. Throck actually probably gets like a cable from the ship and ties up like 30 Archons in it.
I also have my
Drop them
Tendrils
down.
of Knights.
Yeah.
To help the tie.
Yeah, and Abraxiel, those tendrils come from him. And,
Yeah.
And Fluffy, he's got Fluffy involved.
The hell is Fluffy?
Oh, his pet.
He's got a pet?
Yeah, he's got a pet.
Abraxiel.
You don't know about Fluffy?
I don't know about Fluffy.
Abraxiel is a pet that's a great old one.
Oh, is this the creature that my pug was hanging out with?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also your tentacles are Fluffy's tentacles. When they reach out of nowhere, they're coming from him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we heal all the Archons.
You heal all the Archons.
And we recovered both of the eyes.
And the eyes. Can you fix the eyes?
When I'm like getting close to the last one, or when I'm on the last one, before I heal him, I just want to send a message through that thing that's just literally a laughing face emoji.
And he's mad.
And
He's so mad.
yeah, because then I heal it, I kill it, and then.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you able to fix the eyes?
Fix them?
I haven't even looked at him yet.
Oh, okay.
Reverse engineer them.
Yeah, we're right.
Because they were just. The eyes weren't altered, right? They were just.
No. They were using them to infect Archons.
Yeah, but they're using them as a projectile. They're using their inherent ability, as I understand it, to spread it. Not that they actually changed them.
It's like an antenna.
Yeah.
It's like a broadcast.
But can you modify the eyes?
We can definitely use them against them. Yeah.
You can. Yeah, you'll have that. That's a project.
Yeah.
That's something to have to try.
I have like 4 I need to spend like 2 months on the ship just working on shit.
Yeah. Something that we forgot at the beginning. I need Corinthians.
I literally just said that.
What is it?
19.
Whoa, nice.
Okay, that's now the highest. No, 21's the highest.
Yeah. I rolled 2 6s.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
that's the maximum possible.
Yeah. So, also, Corinthian did roll a 17 before, the second time he rolled it. So, most of Corinthian's rolls were high to really high. One of them was a 5.
Yeah.
On this 19, which is the highest one yet. I think as you guys are spending your 30 hours here healing Archons, and by the way, numerically this isn't all. There's hundreds here, but there were thousands on Nebula. So you've got a lot of them. Somewhere near the end of it, as everyone's exhausted, even you guys, Lorian, you hear a voice in your head. And it says, Annan, please come back. We need you. It is Eric. And you are hearing a prayer.
Eric?
You don't know how to reply.
Eric? Hello?
Roll me a pray plus any pray plus charisma.
Ooh, this is prey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Specialist. 46.
Ooh, and you drop the 2 lowest?
Wow.
Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So you are not able to answer the prayer,
Mhm.
but you are able to look in on him and see what he's praying about. Low light is burning.
Dang.
It is,
Oh, that damn Corinthian.
well, low light is burning, but only some of it.
Damn Corinthian.
And Eric Izmir is on his knees holding an earring that you once gave him. Speaking to you in what he probably wouldn't think of as a prayer, but just speaking to someone who's not here. But because of what you have become to him and his people, it counts. And you're able to see the resistance is doing well. Yeah. The resistance is doing well. But they're not winning. The problem is, no matter how much they battle against, like a civil disobedience kind of thing, at the end of the day, 5 dragons. Like they can disobey the cops, they can avoid paying taxes, they can try to disobey unjust laws, they can do prison breaks, and they do all these things, but they can't win.
Yeah.
And this is what has him distraught. Every now and then, the cops occasionally arrest some of them, and when I say cops, of course, I mean like the city guard that's loyal to the dragons because money and dragons.
Right.
But every now and then, a dragon will actually come out and catch some of them. And you realize, seeing back through the past few days of, the past few weeks, I guess, of what Eric has been living through, the incredible devotion of the resistance to you and your return, and the way they've built it up as this big rallying cry, has kind of infected the help that you sent them. The elven assassins that you sent in to aid the resistance have begun using your name as well.
Okay.
And you remember that moment recently when you felt something in you, and you realized that somewhere an elf was praying to you. This is why. It's the elves that you sent to Lowlight to help free the place. But you see also that one of the dragons has been lulled to sleep, according to your original plan. The other 3 remaining dragons have not. You guys talked one into leaving. The elf managed to use some treasure to lull one of the dragons to sleep. The other 3 are still up. They don't know where their companion is, or they would wake him up. And you get all of that in the moment of Eric praying.
I can't respond, but being that I am
Can you send a
a
goodbye?
god of music, and remembering there was once a time where I encouraged a whole battalion of elves to the Song of Sword and Shield, a song that meant courage. I'm going to plant that song within Eric.
Do you have an ability that can let you do that from here?
God of music. And he is praying to me.
You can certainly want.
Well, I do have Passion's Herald, which is a writ. You speak or sing something that inspires a fierce passion in those around you. You can choose the target of the feeling, but you can't control how people act on their passion.
Okay.
If you're not able to, you can always come to me.
So the crucial word is around you. Now in this moment, you're in a sense there with him. So I'm gonna make you roll to see if it works. Go ahead and do a magic plus intelligence roll on it.
Okay. 13.
If you buy up to 15, it'll work.
Can I spend 3?
Oh, it'll be more than 3, right?
No, it'll be 3. He's at 13. One would make it 14, and another 2 would make it 15.
Go ahead and encourage your follower, your boyfriend.
Yeah,
This is your love. I'd do it for Grace.
I have no objection.
We haven't been spending the coins. It's
don't-
only 3.
We don't need coins anymore.
Look at this guy. He wants to tell you no.
Why is it a no? You have your own coins. You have your own goddamn coins.
I would also like to argue that I feel like you should get a coin for doing this because it's awesome, and so it should only be 2 coins. That's my
And
argument.
it's also
I have.
the memory of when you told me of the sword and shield song, and me singing that to inspire that battalion.
I have established a rule already that you cannot earn coins for the same thing you're spending.
Okay.
But I'll let him spend 3. How many do we have?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I forgot I hadn't handed you guys the cup.
Probably a trillion.
There's a lot here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I'm for it. This is your love.
13 regular ones and 2 Allen coins.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can spend 3 non-Allen coins.
You can't.
I don't.
That's the whole thing about Allen coins.
We can't spend it. Only Alan can.
All right. It worked.
Core feelings in your godliness.
You got him. He walks. He doesn't know where he heard it, but he walks away humming that song.
Good.
And Corinthian.
Yes. What seems to be the matter?
The matter is they found you.
The dragons?
Oh dear.
Your door is being kicked in right now.
By the dragons?
No, the Acladorian Navy.
Oh.
At the time of your departure, remember when you found this out when you got Grace Bonnie off the ship, the Acladorian Navy had recognized the Atheum Cabal as the rightful rulers of
Yeah, that's right. That's fucking right.
They've been
And Corinthian
infiltrating.
Briar, by that definition, is a rebel leader.
When they find me, I knew they found me, by the way. So I am
Mock
sitting.
with you, and so is Heron.
Heron's, yeah. I'm sitting on a chair, a mat before me, and sensing that they're coming in, I just smile at them and I say, "Well, howdy. Knew this was gonna come." I am disheveled. I don't have the hat anymore. My hair's grown out, kind of unruly and wild. I still have the red bandage over my eyes, but now I have red paint down my cheeks to symbolize the moment that my eyes were removed, and now it's a symbol of just my rebel leaderness. I have pirate clothing on, and I have more of a relaxed manner to me. And to Heron, I kind of put my hand out and say, "It's all right. I'll go with you. Still the others." And I hold up my hands.
And you hear the tromp of footsteps from a few places. Mock and Heron, right there ready to bust skulls. the guards coming in, the Navy guys coming in to get you.
Yep.
And then you hear more footsteps from behind those guys as more people come in. And you hear the voice of Queen Manalia saying, "No, you won't go with them." And you hear the sounds of all of those Navy guys being killed by the army of Linnermere. Because, Corinthian Briar, with your incredible series of rolls every week since we left you, you managed to use your latent ability of curing destiny to fix Manalia and everyone else in town that you previously infected.
Fuck yeah.
And get them on your side. The legitimate government of Linnermere is now with you.
And I
that
just
is where we are going to break for the week.
Yes.
smile.
See everyone next week for episode 56.
Hell fucking yeah. Incredible.
I guess
Good night, all.
we're going back to Archonia next week.
No, we're going to